at the tailgate right before the men's basketball homecoming game. Woo! We're all pretty excited. I'm Ashley Hill.
And I'm Gina.
And we're going to be your hosts for today. Just the beginning of the tailgate to see what's going on, do some interviews, and just get an inside look.
Yeah.
Oh, the first thing is that I notice is tons of students are pouring out into
everywhere.
The tailgate. It's really excited. Everyone's wearing their spirit. Everyone's decked out. Faces are being painted.
It's really, there's a lot of Patriot pride out here right now.
I'm glad to see that. Another thing I'm noticing is the cold.
Yes.
It's freezing, but it's still great to see that everyone is coming out here, getting their spirit on, and supporting our team.
There's still that Mason spirit.
Well, to delve a little bit into the sports world, earlier this week, the men's volleyball team made it onto ESPN's top 10 plays. It was a pretty exciting event.
Awesome.
Do you guys want to take a look at that video? Sure. Yeah. Well, here it is.
Dom Edgley now with the serve. Great save by Johan. And Johan with the save.
Oh.
Gets picked up by his team as that ball falls into the back corner. What an amazing play by number 12.
Can you say Sports Center top 10 plays right there? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Oh my gosh, what a play by Johan. Laying his body all out on the line and still able to get the point.
Myself, that was a pretty amazing save. Yes. I know it got around like 46,000 views on YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it got a lot of attention. So if you're not out here already, remember, get out to this tailgate. They're handing out free t-shirts, free just everything to make your spirit.
Face painting and crafts.
It's a lot of fun. So the women's team, they just finished playing. Unfortunately, they did lose though, 89-75 against St. Joseph Hawks.
Aww.
It is pretty sad, but guess what? We have a men's basketball game coming on, and I know we're going to win this one, so we're going to keep the spirit alive and keep on going.
Yeah, we definitely are. It's against Mason versus St. Bonaventure?
Yes, that's right,
yes.
St. Bonaventure. And I'm
at 6 at the Patriot Center.
I know everyone's going to start filing in pretty soon. Patriot Platoon goes in at 5:45. Going to be really exciting, so you better get there early so you can get a good seat.
And bring your Mason spirit, definitely.
So, homecoming, it's been a long time tradition.
Yes.
At Mason, students have always come out here, shown their spirit, supported their teams. So we're going to take a look, a retrospect, if you will, at the past homecomings and see what Mason has done. So here's a video for you.
Hey, we better do something today. It's homecoming.
I can stand, 'cause I wanna keep you any way I can.
What did your mother work for? A cardboard house with fake wood trim. It's been a long time since I've been good. It's been a long time since I've been good. This mask I'm wearing doesn't fit me like it should.
lot now. I think it's nice and open. It's cool. People are having fun. They're throwing things.
This is awesome. It's a great time. It's going to be a great win.
Yeah!
We've got a cool hat.
Let's head to the Patriot Center and go courtside for the exciting game.
Isn't just a one-day event for the basketball team.
No, it's
Mason
not.
makes a big deal of it. We have events going on all week. Gina, tell me about some of those events that Mason is preparing for.
Well, on Monday there was the Mason Majesty Pageant, and one thing about the Mason Majesty Pageant is that it's super hyped up and everyone loves it because it kicks off homecoming. And then on Wednesday, what I loved was that the JC was giving out free t-shirts, their homecoming t-shirts, which I'm wearing right now.
And I have to do say myself, she looks pretty dazzling in it.
Thank you. And then we had lip sync, but that was canceled.
Which I did hear was going to be pretty awesome. I knew the girl that was organizing the entire thing. They had dances coordinated. They had just a bunch of sororities were together,
Yes.
and it was looking pretty good.
And then there was the pep rally, but that was canceled too. But it still would have been pretty awesome because that's what Mason is, awesome.
Despite those two cancellations, Mason's spirit is still pretty
Yes,
pepped up.
and we are right now at the tailgate, which is open and ready for business.
Regarding Mason Majesty, hopefully we can get a few Mason Majesty contestants over here and interview.
Yes.
Because I know it was so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
We put together a collaboration of all the talent that was going on, and they were pretty talented and
Yeah.
definitely fun to watch.
Yeah. I mean, I was at the Mason Majesty pageant, and I personally was a bit shocked because there was so much talent. I mean, one girl started crumping on stage, and I was like, whoa, girl.
There
get
were
down.
a few ukuleles. I did see that too. Well, we're going to head off to a commercial break.
And as always, George Mason University, press on.
We need another perspective. Yeah, we need.
Hello, Mason. We are here with Roger Dean. He is a sophomore at Mason, and we're going to ask him a few questions about the tailgate and how his experience has been so far. So, Roger, what has been your favorite part about homecoming this week?
Homecoming this week, thank you. Homecoming so far, I think the best part is always the Green Machine, in my opinion. I always love going to the basketball games. One, to see Mason win, but to see the Green Machine. Their music is fantastic, so I'm going to say the Green Machine.
Awesome, awesome.
That is a fantastic answer. I know the Green Machine always does get everyone pepped up,
Yeah.
rallied up, singing songs like Power by Kanye West.
Woo.
Definitely one of my favorites. Now, I know you are one of the most spirited people I have ever seen at the games before. Where does all this pep come from?
All of this energy comes from Patriot Pride. I love this university. I love everything about it. I love the people. I love the setting. You know, when people come here and try to beat us at basketball or anything, it's like, well, how dare you, you know? How dare you? And so that's where the pride comes from. The pride comes from the pride that I have in the university and the pride that I have at this school.
Do you want to give us just a little preview to how spirited you are at the games? Maybe like a little
Please.
sing, little dance.
Okay, I can do it. Okay. All right, when I say GM, you say you. GM.
You.
GM.
You.
When I say Mason, you say Nation. Mason.
Nation.
Mason.
Nation.
When I say GM, you say what? GM.
What?
GM.
What?
GMU. What? Ladies and gentlemen, Mason Nation.
This is exactly the pep that we need. Few more questions. I know you are a Patriot leader. Everyone knows you around campus as Roger, the guy who has all the pep and spirit. How does that go in? You know, Patriot leader, RAs. How else are you involved in the school?
I was a Patriot leader this last summer. I'm currently also a Mason ambassador still, and I just recently got an offer for a resident assistant opportunity here on campus. I'll be in the student apartment next year. I'll be in the student apartments next year. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to be a part of the Acquia neighborhood. It's going to be kind of sad leaving, Piedmont and leaving, the P-Dot and Rappahannock neighborhood. But there are things that are waiting for me. It's an opportunity that I can't wait to take advantage of. And I'm really excited for everything that next year has to offer.
Wow, Roger, you really took great advantage of your time here at Mason, and you made the most of it. And it seemed like you're doing great and just having a great time at Mason.
Well, thank you so much for this interview. Now we're going to go on to another commercial break, another video, and see who else we can get up here to talk to you guys.
Got more beer than he's ever seen, and they've got girls on trampolines. Top 10 kegs since 9:15, and they've got girls on trampolines.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight. Lay your head down, babe. You don't need to think tonight. Don't need to answer any questions. Just a little smile, you'll be fine. In West Philadelphia, I was born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys were up to no good, they started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, you're moving with your auntie and your uncle in Bel Air.
Well, you undone me in your bed, I felt it. I tried to reach your wheel so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. For the cool under that, I'm giving it my best. It's nothing for me, stop but the right direction. Reckoning to get my turn to win some more love. My track is sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along.
Hey guys, we're back with another person to interview, but it's not just any person. She was part of the Mason Majesty contest. We have Jade with us. How are you doing? Are you ready for the tailgate for homecoming?
Yes, I'm so excited. It's going to be a great experience. I can't wait to see all the other contestants tonight and just be in front of an amazing, excited crowd.
That sounds so lovely. Now tell us a little bit about Mason Majesty. Why did you get involved with it in the first place?
Okay, well, I decided to do Mason Majesty because I just felt like it was a great experience. After the 3 years that I've been here, I felt like I really had Mason spirit embodied within me, and so I felt like it would be the great time to really show how Mason has positively impacted my life. So, and then also there's never been an African-American female crowned as Mason Majesty, so this is something that I definitely wanted to strive towards. Yeah, it's exciting, right?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So what did you do to prepare for the Mason Majesty contest?
Okay. I really did a lot to prepare. I met up with my friends. They helped me practice my singing. I decided to sing Selena's "Dreaming of You" a cappella for the pageant. It's like one of my favorite songs. And so just really, trying to practice questions with them and just really getting excited to really get people pumped for homecoming.
You sound like you really know your stuff.
And we did see your video, and I have to say, you did sound absolutely lovely, and it was beautiful. And we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Now we're going to move on to another video, and we'll be right back.
Why are you excited to go to homecoming?
Get to hang out with all my brothers, tailgate, good food, get to watch Mason play some basketball.
Did you go to any of the homecoming events this week?
Yeah, I went out to like construction and all the stuff that wasn't canceled. That was good.
What was what you enjoyed the most going to?
Probably the tailgate so far.
Nice. And then, who do you think's gonna win today?
I'd like to think us, but I don't know.
Okay. Why are you excited to come here today to the homecoming and tailgate?
It's my favorite event of the year. It's fun to go all gather together, grill some food, have a good time, and enjoy a great game.
Yeah, it's absolutely a great time for the Mason community to really come together as a whole and celebrate Mason. And it's really great to see all the alumni come back. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Did you guys go to any of the other events this week?
This week? I don't think so. I got a shirt during a Patriot activity thing. I was kind of snowed in, but that's about it.
Yeah, early in the week I fought the snow to come to some of the homecoming events, but I liked it other years better when it wasn't. A lot of the events weren't snowed out.
And then the final question: who do you think is going to win today?
Absolutely Mason.
Vegas says Bonnie's by 1.5. I'm saying Mason by 3.
I'll go with him. He's my sports guy.
We have a 2-game winning streak. So.
Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're here with a Mason alum, and his name is Anthony, and we're going to ask him a few questions about how his experience has been at this homecoming and homecomings past and just Mason life in general.
So, Anthony, again, you are an alumni. You have been to plenty of homecomings before. Do you want to give us a little insight on the previous homecomings that you've been to?
Well, without showing my age too much, a lot of the homecomings have been very fun. Experiencing them as an alumni is a little bit different. I was in a fraternity when I was active, when I was an undergraduate. So usually stop by the tent, say hello to the guys that are there now. It's always been cold. It has rained every homecoming since 2006 that I've ever attended. So it would really be nice to have like homecoming be maybe, November when the season starts and not necessarily in February. So.
But would you really want to break the tradition of everyone being freezing cold?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, rain is now a tradition.
Yeah, no, it's either rain, snow, sleet, wintry mix, whatever you have.
But hey, you do have to admire Mason's spirit. We always do come out, don't we?
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. Even when it's, not the absolute ideal conditions. So, yeah, no, I agree. Mason spirit, they're all over here. I got my, $80,000. I don't even know what this is anymore. Yeah, $80,000 for an out-of-state tuition is what I got. So, thank you, Mason.
It was all worth it, wasn't it? It's a pretty nice scarf.
It was. I had a good time while I was here, and I have a good time now. So.
Well, it's so good to hear. Do you want to tell us about some of the favorite spots on campus?
Yes.
I was actually always a big fan of the Taco Bell, which is no longer where it used to be. I don't know if they moved it. It used to be in the JC.
They have one in Sub 1 now?
It's in Sub 1.
Well, I used to work in Sub 1. I used to work behind the info desk when you first walk in. Yeah, but thank God I'm not working there anymore.
So you said that the Taco Bell moved its location, so it's changed. Are there any other places or any other traditions or things that have changed on campus?
Yeah, actually, whenever I come, there's pretty much something new. Like there's the dorms over near the football field, which we're not there. There used to be a lot E and F Most people don't remember that. It's now Rappahannock, but
Oh.
we used to cut through that, and yeah.
Oh, hey, innovation is tradition, right?
You know what? The saddest part I will say is that I heard Ike's is no longer.
Yeah.
I mean, had I known, I probably would have fought harder for that to stay. I know there's the Pilot House, but Ike's was it. Like, that's where you needed to be. So.
Aw.
Yeah, sadly, some of the freshmen.
I mean, it served its purpose, and unfortunately, these new generations of Mason students will not get to know what Ike's is like. So.
Is there anything else that you've noticed has changed that you think that the new generation of Mason students are going to miss out on?
No, I mean, things seem pretty much the same. I just feel a lot older, and people seem a lot younger, so.
That is tend to how it goes. Well, thank you so much for being here on this interview.
We appreciated your company. You were splendid and
Thank
just
you very much. You know what?
awesome.
Actually, it's warmer here than it is outside, so thank you for having me.
It was good. We're going to move on to another commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more interviews. Hey guys, we are here with Brian Dombrowski. He is so involved in Mason. As you can see, he was part of the homecoming court. So tell us a little bit about that.
So I decided to run for Mason Majesty this year. It's my senior year. And honestly, like, I love Mason to death. Like, I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. And I feel that, like, with the Mason Majesty pageant, it's sort of a little bit of churning out the same results every year. The same kind of, like, it's spirited, but it's not crazy enough. It's just not wild enough. Like, it's green and it's gold, but it needs to be green and gold from the inside out. And that's what I'm hoping to bring to the pageant this year.
How can you not love this guy? His spirit is endless. So we heard that you played the ukulele for Mason Majesty. It was really entertaining. I would suggest that everyone goes out and see it. What inspired you to sing the song that you did?
Yeah, I sang the song Girls on Trampolines by Ludo. And originally, I wasn't sure if I was going to perform it. I was going to pick something, a little more classical, just casual, entertaining sing-along. But I just felt like that wasn't me. That wasn't what I was here to do. I was trying to stand out from people who are already trying to stand out and be unique, So I just went with something, that was just going to really catch everyone off guard.
I really think it did. It sure did make me laugh.
He definitely stood out. That's what he did.
Well, not only are you on the ultimate team for Mason, and of course in the Mason Majesty, but in the spirit section for the students, you sure do run that too. How do you get everyone going? Where does all this spirit come from?
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like, I've been going to Mason basketball games for 4 years now, and it's been a lot of fun, but just Mason's community, like, they'll turn out, but they don't get, like, turned up when they turn out. They show up, and, like, we used my freshman year and, like, 2 years ago with the game against VCU with the buzzer beater, there was just, like, spirit pouring from the rafters. And I've just felt that it's something we've really lacked the past few seasons. And, I mean, you can't really place it on the student body. You can't place it on the team. You just sort of got to place it on the minds of the individuals that show up. And so when I go to these games, I go to try and turn Mason's home game experiences. Hey, guys.
As you can see, he has a following right now.
Yeah.
Didn't I say he was loved by
nice
Mason?
Yeah, but when I go to these games, so really I'm just trying to turn Mason into that one-of-a-kind experience where, like, every school, not just in the A10, but any school in the NCAA that comes to Mason has to say, oh, crud, we're going to the Patriot Center.
Yeah.
They're going to be loud. They're going to be rowdy. They're going to make me want to go home and cry, and I got to go play ball there for 40 minutes. That's what I want Mason to be, and I feel that is what drives me to go out and just rile everyone up.
Oh, we sure do love it. Everyone sure does get riled up, and you have to see this guy work. It's really entertaining.
Yeah, we'll be going hard today in the game. All game long. First half, second half, we're going.
Well, thank you so much, Dombro. It was really nice
It was a pleasure to
interviewing
talk with you. Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
Thank you.
I personally think it's awesome.
And this,
I think this is pretty awesome too. Like I haven't done anything like this before. Because I'm a freshman. Don't feel
The truth be told, you know it won't matter anyway. 'Cause soon will come a day when the sun comes in.
Hey guys, we're here with Tyler Byram. As you can see, he is our sports anchor for Mason Cable News. So Tyler, tell us, what do you think are the predictions for this game?
Well, it's going to be a very interesting game. Very sad that the women's team lost earlier today. They had a very good chance against St. Joseph's. But, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity for Mason. I mean, we had a 9-game losing streak going in a couple weeks ago, finally on a 2-game winning streak against St. Bonaventure, who's not really near the top of the conference. They're about mid-pack. I think they're 4-6 record. But, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity for Mason. These are the games that Mason needs to win. They're on a roll now. We need to get a win at home. First Atlantic 10 conference win at home, hopefully, fingers crossed. Only thing that concerns me is that they can rebound the ball. St. Bonaventure is known for rebounding the ball. They have 3 players that are averaging 5 rebounds or more a game. And Mason, the closest person we have to that is Eric Copes, who's averaging 4.9. So it's going to be very interesting there. Mason needs to win the rebounding battle. When it comes down to playmakers, other people are going to have to step up. I mean, Brian Allen, Sherrod Wright have been doing it the past couple games, but someone else has to step up. If St. Bonaventure stops those guys from scoring, there's not going to be much Mason can do. And then finally, just Eric Copes has to get involved, and the team has to avoid turnovers and fouls. Fouls are what kill this team, and if Mason can take care of those 3 things, rebounding, avoiding fouls, and getting other players involved, Mason has a really good shot to win this homecoming game this season.
All right, sounds good. Those are predictions from Tyler Byram himself. Let's see if he's right, and we'll be right back. Hey, Mason. Thank you so much for staying here with this broadcast. It has been a blast being out here at this tailgate. I know I've had fun. I hope you are still having fun.
Yes.
These interviews we had were absolutely amazing.
Yes, filled with Patriot pride to the max.
We had alumni. We had students. We had Mason Majesty contestants.
Yes, we did.
It was really fun. But now we want to get out there to that tailgate.
Yes.
Experience some of the tents that are going on.
Yes.
Mingle out there with our fellow students. But to end on a strong note, let's sing that fight song.
Pride.
See you soon, Mason.